Packages are pre or custom made objects, or simply put, classes which can be used to achieve certain tasks. For example, the whole object-oriented programming concept is based on using packages to achieve your goal in programming. But let me show you how it all actually works. So let's just create a new Actionscript 3.0 project. Alright, let's load it up. And I'm going to create a class called main. I'm going to save this FLA to my desktop, and I'm going to save this class on my desktop. So just hit that, say OK, and it will create this class for me. And let's see, I'm going to tidy this up a little the way I want it. Delete that comment and Control S to save this as well. Alright, so as you can see, it created a simple class and it says package here. This whole class is one package, and it's actually being called from here. So Flash has a basic function that allows you to call a pre-made class or a custom class to actually make the start of your application. It's actually made easier. You can actually call it in code, but we're not gonna do that because you probably won't use that. So let's see. Packages use imports to define which other packages they are using. So for example, this package called main is using the package from flash.display MovieClip. MovieClip is a package as well. So MovieClip is one big class with many properties and variables and functions and you name it. So to actually use any package inside of a package, you need to import it, obviously. So let's just import a package. To import a package, you say import, and in this case you select a package. So I'm going to select the package of flash dot events dot star. Close that up. Alright, so why the star? The star actually imports everything of events. So if you don't want to go and import every package of a list individually, which some people like to do, but I don't, so I just import everything. So as you might have guessed, display is a kind of a folder for MovieClip. Display actually contains many other packages. So if I delete this and I say dot, you can see all the packages that are inside display of Flash. And I'm going to say star in here because I want them all too. Don't worry about importing too many packages. It's not really going to slow down your application or make your file size any bigger. It's just that the tidiness of your code might be not too tidy if your packages are all imported, but that's only the case on very big projects on which many people are working. So if you're working solo or with a few people, you can just import anything you want. Alright, so what about custom packages? Well, we are going to make one. I'm going to show you a simple way to make a package and make it show up on your screen, so you can actually have a view on how Flash views packages and how most people view packages. So I'm going to create a MovieClip that contains a rectangle. There, convert to MovieClip, and I'm going to call this Rect. So to make a package out of this, you're gonna need to export it for Actionscript, and you're gonna give it a name for a class. Well, every class usually starts with a capital letter. That's a common rule used by programmers, and you should keep it because, well, I'll show you in a second why you should keep that. So let's just call this Rect with a capital R. Alright, you can say OK in here, and it will just create a invisible class for you which you can call, and we are going to do that right now, and we are going to delete this. Now we're going to go back into main, and in here I'm going to say private var rect. Alright, so private means that it's only available inside of this package. If I say public, it will be available for other packages that use this package, but we'll go into that later. So let's just keep this on private, and in here we're gonna say the definition of this variable. It's going to be a rect, not a rectangle flash, just a rect. Thank you. Alright, so this actually doesn't fully define our variable, it just prepares it for definition. The real definition comes inside of the constructor, which is the same name as the class. As you can see in here, it says public class main extends MovieClip. That means that this class is a package and it's called main. It extends MovieClip, so it's this main class takes everything what the MovieClip class has and uses them as its own. Alright, by the way, so does this class, because we converted it to a MovieClip and then changed it into a class, so it's a MovieClip class. Alright, so let's completely define this rect variable. We say rect is equal to new rect, open and close parentheses, and flash correction is kind of annoying sometimes. Alright, so our rect is ready to be used. Now, as you can see, well, you might not have seen it yet, but my variable is called rect and my class is called rect. I can do this because my class is always with a capital letter and my variable is a small letter, so it's kind of easy to keep your names recognizable in this manner. Alright, so if I run my application right now, you won't see anything. That's because we have this ready for use and it's initialized and stuff, but it's not on the stage. So let's add it to the stage. Let's say rect.x is equal to 200 or something. Rect.y is equal to 150. Let's put a space in there, and let's say add child rect. Alright, save that and run it, and you will see the MovieClip on our screen. Alright, so how is this a package? Well, let me show you. Go to your FLA, go to your library, and as you can see, I made a little mistake. I turned it into a button. Well, let's fix that. Let's go in here and say MovieClip. So now it's a MovieClip. You don't need to do anything else. Just make sure it's a MovieClip. And now if you come here and click this pencil icon and say OK, it will bring you inside of Rect.